Hi everyone, it's the 3rd of September. Now I'm glad I waited a little bit in this morning before I started the video because I was thinking this green top band will be broken. This bull flag will be broken without breaking the red uptrend. But actually things changed very quickly. And first day of September, and September's are usually quite volatile in every sense. So right after summer, everybody's in, and maybe there's going to be some volatility coming in, and it looks like this red uptrend is breaking to the downside, and that is that because it basically decided not to go ahead with the green broken channels backtest once again. So at the moment we are pulling back. This looks bearish. It will get even more bearish if this green bottom band breaks. Anything below 55.75 is going to look much more bearish all of a sudden. SPX cash is the same. The red channel is broken. The golden resistance, so this is the bull flag, but it failed to break to the upside. It is breaking to the downside, and Dow Jones is forcing this green bottom band. You can see the green channel, and I said it's probably going to get to that red resistance at some point if it stays inside the green uptrend. But that green uptrend is now over. I think it's breaking down, which suggests that we're going to come down at least to this 41,000. Yeah, that red broken bear flags back test, that's going to be around 40,950. And then we will see whether it can rally again. I'm now also going to put this there, out there, this, let me put this in black color. You can see a few touches on that black bottom band. That was the resistance that should have been broken, but it failed to break. Very similar, the Dow Jones cash is breaking that green channel to the downside. And is it going to, I'm going to put that red bear flag, that failed bear flag again right here, right? That back test together with the black. There is also this blue resistance. I'm going to put it out there as well, just to be sure. Yeah, there will be some support levels below 41,000. But of course, if this black support breaks, I'm pretty sure that we're going to get to another back test. And of course, the red support, that red resistance and support line. Yeah, that I'm going to, yeah, it looks like a double-decker channel, but we'll see. But I think what matters today is that this green channel is breaking down. So I think we're headed for a red day. Nasdaq is showing exactly the same thing. This blue resistance failed to be broken. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. The red resistance was broken, back tested, but it failed to follow through. I'm going to remove the red now. What matters here is this golden bull flag also is broken to the downside. So this bull flag is broken to the downside. The purple uptrend is broken down. And what matters here is that if it wants to rally, it really has to get to that blue resistance, which has held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. So that resistance is spectacularly precise, and we couldn't break it. So for a rally, Nasdaq has to come to its senses and rally beyond that red resistance. But at the moment, looking at the others, I think this market wants to come down. The golden bull flag is red here, so let me put this on. This is the cash Nasdaq, and you can see that blue resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so many touches on that, and it failed to be broken. And instead, the purple channel is breaking down. First, second, third, fourth, it is broken down. This purple uptrend, and obviously the breakout of this green bull flag had failed already. And I think we have this double decker. You can see here that back test is holding at the moment. But I think if we reverse at that golden broken bull flag or failed bull flag, if it reverses there, I think there's going to be more downside by breaking back into the green and really sell off. So it looks bearish, it looks soft today. Russell is the only one I thought is going to hold, and at least it's going to bounce off the red bottom band. You can see that purple resistance, the blue one, actually everything really, it couldn't really break this purple resistance for good. The blue bull flag was broken and back tested, but Russell is not really confirming the red channel. So because its bottom band is not really holding here, where do we go? If it drops below this green support, we are going to start another pullback. That's what I think. So gotta be careful. Today may be a very red day, and FTSE, even though it broke out, it broke that green resistance, it's now coming down back below it. I thought the break of this is going to hold and we're going to get to 85.50, but no, it's actually coming down. This here is DAX, and DAX, even though it touched a new all-time high, I'm putting this golden resistance right there, first, second, third, and fourth. This here today morning, it failed to move on beyond 19,000. Instead, it cleared this blue internal support. It is now also breaking this red uptrend. It looks bearish to me, and the next potential support could be this blue bottom band, and that's what calls some big move to the downside. You can see this blue support resistance line may turn, we may see a bounce, but then after that, if it starts to come down, the blue bottom band, especially if it gets there inside the bull flag, is the next major support to start another run. So this may be starting a correction here. And the French index couldn't break that black resistance. So we may see it coming down and even touch that purple bull flag, which would be a buy signal if it holds there. TLT is selling a little bit. Everything is red. And the ZN also, like it didn't get to that blue top band. It may get there eventually. At the moment, it hasn't done much lately. So oil is still coming down. You can see, oops, sorry. Even that purple support is breaking. And I've called for this black support once again, a touch and another touch. So I've been bearish on oil for a long time, and it's paying off. At least, even if you're not shorting, at least you're not buying it. Yeah, and that saves you money. It's the wrong choices that makes us lose in this game. And I've been spot on with the oil shorts or oil bearish scenario, and it's still there. Okay, so that purple resistance, of course, this green resistance rail, everything is still holding, and the purple bottom band is breaking. What matters here is this black support, and I think at the fourth touch we may break it and come down below that 70 level. Even that golden support, I mean, if the blue support doesn't hold, right, then it may even come down to this golden support, which is going to be around 66.50, if that blue bottom band doesn't hold just below $70. Brent oil obviously is the same picture. The golden line didn't become a support. It's still selling big, and it's already back at the lows of August, beginning of August, almost there. Is it going to bounce off the purple line and the blue line? So that is the big scenario. Like if it does touch it, then I think we may see a big rally starting. I can even give you an exact level for that. It's going to be 74.20 on Brent oil, the current contract. This is gold, and gold is still above this golden support right there. Okay, and if you look at this here, it looks like a bear flag, and of course if it breaks it, it may even break this red bottom band and sell off. Gold continuous futures is this bear flag here, okay, that black one, which may turn into like a very bearish call. It filled the gap, right, this gap, and that was my target when it broke down this green support. I'm sorry about all these sudden moves, but just here. This green support was broken, so I'm going to remove it from the picture. That job is done. Okay, we have this black bear flag forming, like potential bear flag. This blue support is holding. So if gold wants to rally, it really has to break that black top band. That's clear. Okay, I can even argue that you can see this gap is filled at 24.99. We just filled it yesterday, and I had already closed the short, right? And this blue internal resistance, if it breaks it, the ultimate breakout is going to be at 25.35 on the continuous futures, well, on the current futures contract. This here is silver. I gave you the short signal, or actually the bearish signal, when the red top band is holding. The blue support was broken. The black bear flag is broken, which is why it's coming down. And the silver continuous, of course, is also coming down. The red bottom band, I'm hoping that we're going to get to that 25 level, and then we'll see what happens. Platinum, of course, it's selling. That golden resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, that golden bottom band, it's around 875, 880, and that could actually start a big rally. Natural gas is closer to that golden top band together with the blue top band. We may see a reversal there. And on the October contract, it's still climbing, and we will see whether that golden top band is going to be broken. And of course, if it does hold, we should see more downside. The worst one is copper. Copper failed. I mean, after breaking down the golden bottom band, obviously I closed the long because it really didn't rally inside the golden channel. There is no reason for me after that. And the red broken channel is broken back in, which is extremely bearish. And in all, if it breaks this blue support, right, I call the double support long here, 393, and it got to 430, just slightly above 430, which was a good 10%. But now, if it breaks 400, then it's game over for copper. I think it's going to sell off big time. So the fact that it couldn't break the red bull flag, I mean, it broke out, but it went back in. This is very bearish, because a broken bull flag shouldn't be broken back in. That is a very, very important scenario. This is looking very bearish here. Now, if it breaks 400, it will sell off big time. So got to be careful here, okay? This is the December contract. You can see the green bottom band didn't hold. Everything is looking very bearish all of a sudden. Let's have a look at euro. And it's coming down still, and the purple bottom band, the initial purple support is broken. The purple bottom band would be around 110. Around 110, it really has to bottom out and start to rally. You can see this golden broken resistance didn't hold at its back test. So where are we going? I mean, it's already correcting or pulling back. I'm still bullish, by the way. I'm still long-term bullish. There is no mistake that we had broken major resistance levels. That green one, the blue one. So a pullback is healthy in a way, even all the way to that blue broken resistance, and then rally. So I'm long-term bear on US dollar. The green resistance on pound sterling couldn't be broken, and we're coming down for a backtest on the purple. Again, also on this one, I'm long-term bull because of the broken golden resistance. So that resistance from the highs of 2007 is very, very important, was very important, and it's broken now. US dollar Japanese yen is, okay, it came back down. Okay, the break of that blue resistance obviously was bullish. It broke the purple internal resistance. It came for a back test, and it's testing the red bottom band. So it really, if it wants to rally, it has to start here, rally to the red top band, and even break it to the upside. This here is in line with my short-term or short to medium-term bullish US dollar scenario. On the DXY, you can see it's getting closer to that green top band. And if that green top band holds, we may see a reversal for US dollar to come down. That would actually start another euro rally against US dollar. So that would be good. But of course, I'm not sure about the US dollar Japanese yen, of course, because it really has to get to that purple top band. All these selling, I think we are going to recover all the way to 150 and then come down one more time. Let's have a look at Aussie, also looking bearish because of that red and blue double resistance that held, right? So Aussie is coming down, and only if it can break that blue top band, it's going to look bullish. And of course that red giant resistance right there. Kiwi had broken, so I'm going to put it on the daily first to remind you that golden resistance was broken. The blue top band was broken. I'm going to switch back to the 4-hourly chart. Okay. And I had mentioned that this spike is fake. It's news induced. So we will probably retrace all of that and then maybe come back up. The red resistance held and the red bottom band is now breaking. What matters here is this green bottom band. If it does break as well, we may come down. At least I think we'll come down towards 61.50, and then we will see whether it can rally again. Keeping an eye on that. US dollar CAD slightly up. US dollar is getting stronger. So coffee is, of course, as I said yesterday, had disappointed. And it may come down to that black bottom band, and to fill the 227 gap, it will have to come down to this blue line, find a low, and then rally. Wheat has broken. It didn't really stop at that golden top band. Okay, that's kind of an internal resistance, and then it's time to put another one. Obviously it is way higher, so I'm not going to do that at the moment. What matters here is, I think, the December contract, and you can see the red top band hasn't been tested, so we may see a test on that, especially if we see a channel to the upside right there. Okay, right there. So golden bottom band right there. If this golden bottom band holds, we rally to the red top band and then maybe come down to break the bear flag. Soybeans has tested the red top band, and at the moment it is slightly, like, it hasn't really tested properly, but it came very close to it. And this is the November contract, looking slightly bullish because that blue resistance is now broken, and the bear flag was broken to the upside. So this looks slightly bullish compared to the others. And of course corn had bounced off it, but of course this is caused by a contract rollover, and the December contract may be getting, I'm going to put it right there, getting to that green top band for a reversal. So that green top band, green internals are not too bad. So I'm going to put this right, and we put parallel lines right this. Okay. So that green top band may hold. That was around, what I say, 406, 405, and then come down one more time. And cocoa is selling, keeps on selling. The green channel is gone now. Definitely it's gone. I was hoping that it would really stay inside. That blue line may turn into a support, and on the December contract you can see it's the last chance for cocoa rally. It's back testing the golden. It obviously has damaged the blue, but the red bottom band is also getting tested here. So if cocoa wants to keep on rallying, it has to bounce and get to that red top band right here. And there is of course some gap here. So there is a good chance that we're going to see a bounce soon. But the gaps on this yeah, on this contract has, yeah, I can see that they have always been filled. This one isn't filled. There are loads of gaps because this contract is or wasn't very liquid, so this is normal. Sugar has reversed, and I think it is below this October contract, and we're going to fill the gap, and then we will see whether it can rally again to break that blue resistance. And cotton is coming closer to that 67 level. If it touches 66, 67, then I'm expecting a rally to break out of the blue downtrend. Now let's have a look at Bitcoin. It just recovered after breaking the veg. It recovered back above that green support, that broken support. So this here is slightly bullish again. And I thought it's going to stay below this green support and come down. But it has managed to reclaim this green broken support. But I think Ethereum is telling us the truth with the downside. Is it going to really break this purple resistance at some point and rally? It really has to go beyond 2900. Before that, there is no hope for any of these. CAS is breaking down. BNB is trying to basically, if I want to be super precise, yeah, bottom band, top band, it's bouncing a little bit, but it really has to go beyond 700 once again to start to give us hope. PAL, blue support, green support, still above those. Pepe is inside the green bull flag, no action. Solana may touch that golden bottom band, which is going to be around 107. Monero is closer to that green top band. It's getting like Monero is very, very close to a major breakout. Okay, anything above 180 is going to look very bullish, and it's very close to it now. It's forcing this green resistance: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. It is a major bull flag, and a breakout is going to look very bullish. Ripple has to break 65.70 cents. Zcash is still dumping. Jasmy inside the blue bull flag, and OM hasn't really tested that. It's not really coming down to that red bottom band. Maybe it will, maybe not. And data has to break that out of this golden downtrend to start a rally. Okay, I don't have nothing else, but if you're really curious about any of the coins, let me know and I will cover it. Bye.